Hello everybody, this is Cheri at djsundry.blogspot.com, and I have a project for you today. Part of it is for 3 Girl Jam, but also I wanted to show what a great project this is. Now, I have been getting for over a year now the bi-monthly card maker kit from SEI. I think I have 6 of them, five or 6 of them, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is one of them. And I had decided quite some time back that I wanted to take one of the kits that I had and I wanted to turn it, just make the whole kit as a gift for my grandmother. And so that's what I did. So I'm going to show you the kit that I used. This was the kit from last July. And I pulled it out, and I only spent about, I think it's about 4 hours making this, and I have a treasure trove of things to share, and I think my grandmother's going to love it. So I started out with this particular kit, and let's just open it up, and I am going to start pulling stuff out. Now, let me just set the cards aside, because we will scan through those very quickly in a minute. But this was a box that was inside of the kit, and I have to say that there's not much left. Now, there were a few die cuts that I knew I wouldn't use. Maybe they were pieces of fruit or whatever. This was a fruit set, and I tossed those because I'm trying to clean and organize my life, but I tossed those. There are some gems here that I'll save and put with my gems, because I didn't use them on the cards because, oops, I didn't even show those to you. Sorry about that. They're right here. The reason I didn't use them on my cards is because when I'm sending these to my grandmother, I don't want her to have to worry about needing more postage. And if you start adding dimension on things, then you usually have to add postage, and I didn't want her to have to do that. So this box was actually in there, and I am saving this box out of the kit because it is really super sturdy. It has this little plastic lid that I may or may not save with it, I don't know, but the box is fabulous. So I'm saving the box for my storage room, and then a lot of this I'm going to just toss. I have this left, and I have a few stickers left, and I have a few scraps of paper that I haven't decided 100% if I'm going to keep or not. But so it comes, this particular one came with a couple sheets that tells you exactly how to do the cards. And then this one was some mini cards that they had, and they had envelopes. Now, there's also plenty of paper beyond that to make more cards. And so I did pull out my Georgia Pacific just white cardstock that I keep on hand so that I could line the cards, because that was really some of the most that I would need. And then these are the scraps. There were, I think it was 10 pieces of paper, 12 by 12 paper. Most of them, except for these 2 solid ones, the rest of them were all double-sided. And I threw away a few of the smaller scraps, but honestly, this is all that I have left. And probably, but I will throw away some of them. Some of these larger pieces that I can use for cards in the future, I will. But for now, I'm just going to hang on to those. And then let's look at the cards. I'm going to save the one that I did using 3 Girl Jam for last, because the only thing that I use, well, I'll point out what I used of my own. So this is a stack of cards, and let me kind of reposition. Looks like my camera got moved a bit. So I'll reposition my cards here. So this is a stack of cards that I have, and as you can see, it's a thick set of cards. In fact, there are, I think I counted 23 cards. So I started out following their directions for the first sets of cards, and including the bonus cards. So this is one, it's a long card. Now this one didn't have an envelope, and this one didn't have an envelope because they were some extra pieces. So I'm just going to use a business size envelope to go with these. So I will have to get a couple envelopes from there. The rest of the original set, these came with envelopes if they were part of the original set. This was a little 5x5 card, and I did use some of my own white paper to line it. Another 5x5 card, adorable, again, more white paper to line it, because it is double-sided. This one I didn't make exactly like the kit, because I didn't really care for I thought it was too much, but I did like the way this one turned out with just the apple. It also had a watermelon in the original picture, and I thought it was just too much. And then this one did not need lined because the card base was a solid. Again, with the envelope. Now, this envelope I had to provide on my own, but this was one of the bonus cards. It says, "When life gives you lemons," just like that. This one says, "Just Peachy." This is, again, a 5x7 card. That one didn't need line because it was on one of the solid sheets. And so those were the main cards that came with, were these big ones, the main cards plus the bonus cards. So I got those made up. And then there were all these shaped cards. So they're minis. So they're closer to a 5x7. I mean, I'm sorry, an A2 size, 4.5x5. But they're really not because they're shaped. But this one, super simple. I did a perfect pair, put the leaf and the stem on there. The glitter was already there. And I did cut little squares to line the inside, just so that they could write on them more clearly. So there's one of those. This one I thought was adorable, hand-picked for you. Then this one was a watermelon. It says, "One in a melon." So Sweet Together, a little strawberry. And then this, I just turned the opposite direction, because see the inside, it's pretty much the exact same card as the last one I showed you, just turn the other way. This one says, "Berry Incredible." This one's an apple-shaped card. No sentiment on that one, just the apple shape. This one's like the watermelon one, but instead it's a slice of orange. It says, "A real slice." And Sweet. So just simple little fun note cards. So those were the cards that were included in the pack. And so when I was all done, I was like, well, I've still got all this paper and I just want to use it up because, like I said, I'm trying to clean out my craft room, trying to get rid of things, and I haven't even gotten it started, but this is kind of one of those first steps. So I decided, well, let's see what else I can use out of the leftovers of the kit. So I grabbed the paper and I went to town. I made all A2 size cards using the paper provided. If it's lined with white, that was my own paper for the most part. Sometimes there were little pieces left of the solid colors that I would just flip over and use. But so I used both just to use it up. Some of these stickers are epoxy, some of them are glittery. Some just super simple cards, but so pretty. This one says, "Guava Nice Day." Super simple. This one I decided to say thank you. And even the ribbon was part of the kit. And this one I put in this dimension, or that direction. This one, again, super simple, very sweet, lined. This one's an apple, it says "Uphilling." And let's see, this one opens like this. And remember, if you are doing a background or a card that has a background on the inside, always be sure and line it. I like to line a lot of my cards frequently anyway, but especially if you're using pattern paper, because it will be difficult for you to write your message. This one says, "Thanks a Melon." That one's blank. And then this one just simply says, "Sweet." And it opens up on the inside. So those were all the cards. So I can't remember exactly. It was either 22 or 23, which I think is going to make a really nice gift for my grandma. Now this last one was the one that I used using the 3-Girl Jam. And so this one says, "I love you very much." And I use some of the new crinkle ribbon. If you have not been over to 3-Girl Jam lately, let me just show you some yummies that I recently received, because Julie is at it again and has once again created more fun things for us. And there's new flair. Some of the Keep Calm. This one says "Keep Calm and Sew On," or "Keep Calm and Cut On." So we'll put that aside. Then she has 2 new ribbon packets of just the crinkle ribbon. the first ribbon packet, which is my favorite of the new releases, just you'll see why in a second. This one is called tie-dye, and it comes in, there are 2 varieties. There's this, or in the bundle you get both. This one is the purple and blue colors. Aren't those pretty? I love this one. This one is so gorgeous. And then this one's also gorgeous, and it's got more greens and blues and reds. So that's one bundle. Then the other new bundle is called Tie-Dye 2, and that's what I use for my project. And this is the pink that's in the Tie-Dye 2. And then it also has yellow, with yellow and green. So that's the Tie-Dye 2 bundle. And then the third new ribbon bundle, and these are really pretty. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these yet, but these are the flower bundles. And these are gorgeous. You get all 3 in a pack, and they're flower ribbons, and they have the purple, the pink, and the green. Aren't those pretty? So check out the 3 Girl Jam store at 3girljam.com. But this is the project that I used today because I thought it was a fun match and I wanted to use some of that new tie-dye ribbon. So this is the tie-dye ribbon tied in a bow, and it coordinated really well with my card kit. And so I just put that on there. And this is going to be kind of my card to my grandma, and I'll write on the inside of it. And then the rest of them I'll package up all pretty and to give as a gift for her. So thanks so much for stopping by. And remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.